You telling me Donald Trump knows aliens exist and he
did and kids kept it a secret? Are you? Yeah, you're right. There's no way. There's no way Donald Trump would not want to be the president that unleashed the alien files. There's zero chance of that being possible.
Zero chance. It's just like, and then when you bring this up to people, I love talking to the UFO conspiracy theorists on this because you know what they say. It's like the president is just a figurehead. The president, they get a new one every 4 years. They don't really tell that guy anything. Okay, who do they tell? Who are the people that know? You say the government knows this. Who? Give me an apartment. Give me a representative. Give me someone that knows the answer to this, because then it's boogeyman territory at that point. So, oh, they know, but they aren't telling us. And another thing people like to say is that it's not. Yeah, I know exactly. Red Scare Claire said the deep state knows exactly. They can't tell you a person. They also like to say that, well, the rich people know, like the rich and the powerful know. Like how do the rich people, how do they find the aliens? So it just also, oh, go ahead.
No, continue. I didn't have anything.
And also, same thing with Donald Trump. You're telling me Elon fucking Musk, the richest man on earth, like with his weird obsession with science and space, wouldn't jump at the opportunity to go down in history as the person who made the greatest discovery in history, or told people about the greatest discovery in history, that, oh yeah, we're not alone. We have travelers and visitors from the stars. And then they said, well, Elon Musk is new money. You need that old. Now you're getting into weird, like Illuminati, like oddly anti-Semitic conspiracies. Start saying shit like that. So I don't know. I just can't believe anyone buys this. Like, once again, I'm positive. I'm fairly confident alien life does exist. Don't believe for a second it's being hidden from us by the Department of Agriculture. I just don't buy it.
And the other thing about alien life existing is the chance that they would even risk contact with us is so minuscule. Mm-hmm. Because if you really get into the theory of alien life existing, you come to some very quick conclusions that it takes much, much longer, assuming our understanding of physics is accurate enough. It takes way longer to communicate with another species, like cross galaxies, than it would be to simply destroy them. And if you have the ability to locate species across galaxies, it's kind of in your incentive to destroy them before they get to the point where they can destroy you. If aliens did exist and they found us, we would only be at their mercy as willing servants to them as gods, if they so chose to let us live. Otherwise, we would just start feeling it get a little bit hot before microwaves exploded our brains that were sent 20,000 years ago. That is how the speed limit of the universe works. Of course, maybe they're so smart that they've broken the speed limit of the universe, in which case we're not fucking finding them.
It's done.
They can hide themselves. And there's no incentive for them to communicate with us. They are of a level of knowledge so far greater than us that it would be like us asking the monkeys how they get their fucking fruit. There's nothing we can provide to them. It's kind of insane. But at the same time, it's fun. It's a fun conspiracy theory. There's no stakes to it. It's not like anti-vaxxers. No, God, you're killing children. It's just a fun one. But I don't mind it.
It just bothers me because, it's like with religion and shit. It's like what's wrong with your brain? How can, for example, like you said, the aliens. Best case scenario is they're just curious. They say, "Oh, look, a new species or a new planet. Let's look at it. Let's observe it. Let's run tests and see what we can find out." That's honestly and without bothering them, because we don't want to. That's the best possible case scenario of this. And that'd be a pretty lucky one, honestly, if they just didn't care about us at all outside of scientific discovery. But this idea that aliens showed up to primitive man and said, okay, we're going to build stone triangles. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to land in Egypt and build a bunch of stone pyramids. Why? It doesn't make any sense. Speaking of the bodies, it's always very suspicious to me that whenever people say they saw aliens, how oddly human-like they are. That they have, they walk on two legs. They have 2 legs, 2 arms, a head, 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth. A lot like human beings. And look at it this way. So we know how we are biologically related to every creature on Earth. Like we all descend from a common ancestor. So Yeah, sure, like we're related to, chimps and gorillas and bonobos, but you're also related to fruit flies and bananas and bacteria. Like you share DNA with all of those. Like a banana is probably like, I don't know, 40% of the same DNA that you have. Look how fucking different a banana is from you when it has 40% of your DNA. An alien would have 0%. Zero. And it's like, tell me, like, why would you expect them to look just like us? There's no, and it's funny looking at old when life first started developing on planet Earth. And if you look at ancient life from, I don't know, 500 million years ago or something, it's hard to tell if what you're looking at is an animal or a plant. It's that fucking weird. They hadn't even developed bilateral symmetry yet. And for you conservatives out there, what bilateral symmetry means is that your left side looks a lot like your right side. Like if you cut most animals down the middle, they kind of mirror images of each other. They didn't even have that 500 million years ago. And those are creatures related to you. Like an alien life form, you may not be able to recognize at all. And what, John? I saw you Googled some. Would you look at?
Oh, no, I just Googled it. So first of all, I want to say I also had the same thought that we would compare this to a banana. I have no idea why. And also, when I started typing what percentage of DNA do humans share, and it auto-filled with a banana. So I don't know if there was like some textbook in our like 8th grade biology classes that discussed the amount of DNA we share with bananas, and we're just unconsciously remembering the same thing. But I don't know. But it's 50%.
It's 50% with a fucking banana, man. And that's what I'm getting here is that, like, think about like how it would be trying to communicate with this species, right? Like dolphins are incredibly smart. Chimps are incredibly smart. You can communicate with a dolphin. You can communicate with a chimp. You can't have a conversation with one. You can't. And so to expect that aliens would just magically be able to talk to us out of nowhere in English, by the way, like I don't see how people believe this. And think about how weird life on the planet that we already know is. Like plants eat light, right? That's pretty fucking weird. Like bats see with their ears. It's just like, that's just stuff that's already here on the planet we evolved on. Like you running across an alien.
Don't get me started on that deep sea bullshit. Like those things don't even make sense. Honestly, TJ, my like biggest like aliens are real, like this would be it conspiracy theory is not that they're from outer space. It's that they're down in the depths of the ocean, that there's an entire alternate society existing down there that neither of us can contact. That I also have no evidence for, but honestly seems a little more likely than that someone broke the light barrier and was able to travel that fast. That's just like physically seems that would come first.
Yeah, because who fucking knows, right? And that's what it comes to. It's like there's a lot of cool things because they wouldn't need to be aliens, like John said. They could be Earth creatures from the bottom of the ocean. They could be ghosts. They could be demons. They could be time travelers. They could be extra dimensional. Who knows, right? And it's just like
the extra dimensional one is the like they exist in a 5D space.
Yeah,
and so they can see us, but we can't see them. Like that one I always go at. Like, have you ever considered if you tried to explain just anything about your life to like an ancient Roman, right? Someone who was alive just 2,000 years ago? It would be impossible. They would think that you're talking about like some alien society. You know,
you would be
2,000 years. That's how long it will take us to reach like the nearest galaxy. Like just imagine how much technological advancement would happen just in the time that it would take aliens to get here. You know, like it would be unfathomable to us. And so there are infinite possibilities that exist out there that we cannot even contemplate right now. And you're telling me that, oh, yeah, it's a mechanical machine that crash landed into the fucking desert of Nevada? Hell no. Not a chance in the world.
No chance whatsoever. Yeah. It's like people don't realize how far away things are in space. I don't know, why would you? I mean, you don't have any practical reason to know. But
it's like how Europeans think of America. They just don't get it.
Exactly, right? And like you show them the Fahrenheit system and they kind of fall apart and everything. And it's like the closest star to us, I believe, is 4 light years away. And a light year is the distance light travels in 1 year. Light travels 186,000 miles a second. That is trillions of miles. It takes light 4 years to get there, okay? And we can't come close to the speed of light. That is the first star that you can run across. And the Milky Way galaxy is 100,000 light years across. That's just our galaxy. That's before you even get to the other ones. And it's I don't know. I don't know what's out there. The extra dimensional stuff is pretty cool. I don't know if you've ever seen the example of It's called Flat World, where you as a three-dimensional being try to talk to a second-dimensional creature, and what that would be like, it'd be impossible. You would just confuse it. And so, sure, a fourth or fifth dimensional creature could exist, and it would give us weird shit, but there's no proof, there's no evidence. And so people just, talking cool speculation, but people that are dogmatic on this shit, the government's definitely doing it. They definitely have the capacity and the motivation and the competency to do something like this. So the last 70 years, no, get the fuck out of here.